matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. The post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. Green is out there with Cam Whitmore. And it's Brooks in at the small forward.
Green just levitates to the rack. A 40-inch plus vertical will allow you to do that.
Here's Miami now. Hero kicks to Butler. Drills the three-pointer.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Now, here's Green. Pass to Şengün. Here's the three. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Here's Butler. To the paint, and stolen by Şengün. And a wide open look for Whitmore. And another three for Houston.
And this is crucial to Whitmore's development, wanting to continue to improve as a scorer.
Incredible for his age, the decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
4-on-3 break. Here's Hawkins. And he dunks it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Here's Smith after the Heat pick up two. Shot clock at 6. On the wing, Green. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Here's Green. Just 4 to shoot. Pass to Smith. The 11-footer. Here's Şengün. Out to Brooks. The offensive rebound. Smith outside. A 3-ball. Rebound by the Heat.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money for deep.
Got a piece of it. Hero passes to Butler. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Here's Adebayo. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Well, G.A. Adebayo came from very humble beginnings.
Yeah, raised by his mother. And Kevin, Bam's main motivation in life was to get her out of that trailer. He worked extremely hard, and now arguably a top 25 player.
And Green slams it in.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And there's a flexibility to Brooks's game. He can play a specific role for you, or he can be a high-usage guy. Really depends on what a team needs from night to night.
Now, here's Green. And Green slams it in.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
Whitmore with it, and Burks picks him up defensively. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Alperen Şengün is a weapon on the block. Coach Ime Udoka said there are not a ton of true low-post threats in the NBA nowadays. Joel Embiid, Jokic, I don't know how many others there are anymore. Alpie's had success against pretty much everybody that's guarded him. Kevin, his footwork is indeed high level.
DA totally agree. Great footwork. Moves on moves, I've always said. And Miami has possession. The Rockets making the shot. Butler finds Hero. To the inside. Jaquez goes up and lays it nice and easy.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent pass.
Houston leading by 7. Pass to Whitmore. Back to Green. Butler with the steal. Left side, Hero. 27 seconds left to play in the first. 6 on the shot clock. Burks kicks to Butler. Hero from long range. Buries it from three-point range.
And look at how confident Hero is from range. He'll take that shot whenever possible.
Green against Butler. Brooks set the pick for Whitmore. Back to Green, and stolen by Butler. Gets it off. And that does it for the first quarter. Rockets ahead, up by 4. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, for the Rockets, what jumps out to you from a numbers standpoint?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
Thompson, he's checked in for Cam Whitmore. This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. They've got Steven Adams. Red Van Vliet out there with Shepard. Then it's Thompson. And it's Eason in at the power forward.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Eason, the screen. Van Vliet. Can't get it to go. Miami trailing. GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame. And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Richardson the pass to Jaquez. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Reed Shepard. That'll be his second foul of the game. Kevin Love's checked in for the Heat. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Pass to Highsmith. Back to Robinson. Clock at 6. Love with the screen on Van Vliet. Here's Robinson. Eason grabs the board.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Thompson surveying the floor. Thompson sets the pick for Shepard. From downtown, the shot, no good. The Heat trail by 4. Richardson kicks to Robinson. Hits the three-point bomb. Robinson's got 5.
Yeah, Josh Richardson is just not a scorer and defender, folks. He can pass it, too.
Van Vliet passes to Shepard. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Houston leading by 4. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. A three-pointer off the mark. Miami's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Richardson the pass to Robinson. To the middle. Here's Love. Adams, some nice D.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Miami's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Highsmith. Adams defending. Down low. And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I will say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars. And I think we have a beautiful game now. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Richardson, no luck. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Houston. Adams with the screen on Robinson. Here's Van Vliet. And Adams kicks to Van Vliet. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The Heat trail by 6. And here's Richardson. Robinson finds Love. Robinson against Van Vliet. Robinson passes to Bryant. Back to Robinson. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Rockets leading by 6. And Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with a statue. And Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
And Kevin, well deserved, right? D-Wade, the best player in franchise history. He helped bring 3 championships to the city. Plus, he's already got a street named after him.
Here is Love after the Rockets pick up 3. Richardson outside. Shot clock at 5. The Heat need to get a shot off. Miami no good on that time either.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Eason down low. He's going up against Love. Eason with a screen for Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Boy, Richardson has great range and is a knockdown shooter from deep.
Pass to Eason. Up in time. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Houston Rockets in the driver's seat. Up. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot draw. They're measuring up the shot.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You look at Jalen Green, he's really been playing well.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
They've got Jimmy Butler. And Adebayo is out there with Jaime Jaquez. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's Hero in at the 1 spot. So that's where Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with. When it comes to players who like having fun, Greg, Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun. Oh, that's not fair. Adebayo using his athleticism to give this crowd something to remember.
Now, here's Şengün. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That's foul number 2 for him.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Green against Butler. For the 3. And another 3 for Houston.
Able to score from anywhere on the court. Green can hurt you in myriad ways, and his game is only growing.
Now, here's Burks. Still scoreless. Jaquez outside. Outside Butler. Jaquez with the screen on Brooks. down with both hands.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really...
Look at that.
Oh, my goodness. Watch out. Once he takes flight, Green can make some incredible moves in the air.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
It's stolen by Smith. On the wing, Green. Pass to Whitmore. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Here's Green. He's covered by Hero. 6 to shoot. Whitmore sends a screen for Green. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
Excellent job by Green finishing through that contact.
And Eric Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, receiving a record 8-year, $120 million extension. I think that's some big dough.
Is it ever? It remains coaching for the only NBA franchise he's ever worked for. Already one of the most tenured head coaches in the association, and that figures to continue for a while.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, the Rockets are making progress. Coach Ime Udoka said it doesn't happen overnight. Changing habits and things like that takes time. Guys learn and grow at a different pace. My thing is getting us all on the same page. We're not that far off. Kevin, they sure look like they're building in the right direction.
David, they are, and some good vets have helped as well. And we thank you for that report.
Seems to me like Butler is just always in rhythm and under control. His next shot is never far away.
There's Hero with a 3. Rebound by Smith. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Houston. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Green against Adebayo. Here's Butler. And there's Butler with the flush.
Throwing it down in style. Butler playing with a lot of force.
Houston leading by 5. Green with the ball. And Jaquez picks him up defensively. And it's Green slamming it down.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Jaquez with a wide open look. No good with the triple. Houston's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. Şengün with a screen on Burks. And here's Green outside. It's hauled in by the Heat.
And I thought that was going to drive. It looked good from here.
Butler kicks to Adebayo. Back to Butler. Pass to Jaquez. Hero with it. Now Green defending. Jaquez can't hit.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
Şengün with a screen on Burks. Out to Smith. Latrey. Good. And it's Green picking up the assist. And now a 10-point Houston lead.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And so it's Jalen. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Houston leading by 10. So on the floor for Houston. Shepard out there with Fred VanVleet. And then there's Steven Adams. Then it's Tari Eason. And it's Thompson in at the 3 slot.
He is a really good athlete. Give Shepard a launching pad, and he will not turn it down.
Richardson the pass to Robinson. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
VanVleet outside. Here's Eason. To the middle. Adams' shot is good. Adams has got the lead up to 12 now for Houston.
And this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
And stolen by Thompson.
Blocking foul called on Hilliard Highsmith. First personal foul. First team foul.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. And Adams kicks to Van Vliet. Pass to Thompson. Eason with it. Shot clock at 6. Van Vliet against Rozier. Van Vliet can't get it to go. The Heat trail by 12. And the basket by Rozier.
Rozier is confident as an offensive player. He knows he has what it takes to get it done from there.
Rozier against Van Vliet. Thompson outside. Now Shepard. Tipped away. Rozier with the steal. Outside Robinson, and here comes the break. Richardson gets a wide open look. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
Boy, good ball movement that time. Allows Richardson to get the good look on the jumper he wants. The pass was right where it needed to be.
And it's in there. And the Rockets lead by 9.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner. Secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
It's stolen by Shepard. Stolen by Robinson. And the basket by Rozier.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Houston leading by 7. Adams sets the pick for Shepard. Pass to Van Vliet. Inside, here's Adams, and Adams with the slam.
And the pick and roll delivers. Van Vliet making the right decision, giving up the rock.
Richardson the pass to Rozier. Back to Richardson. Stolen by Van Vliet. Adams with it, picked up by Bryant. Eason with a screen for Shepard. Misses the 3. The Heat trail by 9. Pass to Robinson. And stolen by Eason. Now Van Vliet. There's 1:17 left in the fourth. Plays it up and banks it in. Van Vliet's got 4 points in the quarter. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Rockets.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
Yeah, you know, the defense just hasn't been able to keep up with them in this one. The transition game, as a result of good defense, has been very strong.
The drive by Thompson. Oh, wow.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Here's Bryant. The kick out to Rozier. Stolen by Van Vliet. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. No good from outside. And so here is Miami. It's a 13-point game. Rozier for 3, and Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
Rockets on defense. Hero passes to Butler. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Brooks from outside. Misses the shot. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was...
quite often is how effective a three-tool big man can be. When you can drive it, pass it, shoot it, score it, do all the things they can, it changes the geometry of the floor.
And now Indiana's starting group. Siakam at power forward with Turner in its center. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2, and it's Mathurin in at small forward. Now here's Hero. Pass to Butler. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Hero. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. And here's Indiana now. Here's Halliburton. Here's Nembhard. He's guarded by Hero. Nembhard outside. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Turner. Lets it fly. And Hero grabs the board.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
The definition of a stretch 5, Doris. Miles Turner. He's led the league in blocks, and he can hit a 3.
It's such a valuable asset for this basketball team. When Turner is on the floor, you've got to be aware of where he is in range, and then Miles is going to protect the rim with the absolute best of them. Burks takes no time getting that shot up, ready on the catch.
Nembhard outside. Outside Mathurin. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by.
Just an incredible display of power. He attacked the rim with both hands.
Most definitely. That was a thunder dunk. Wow. Now here's Burks. Adebayo up top. Clock at 6. Butler passes to Adebayo. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line at 6'9". Bam Adebayo is on the shorter side of centers. Yet he is elite defensively, Grant.
He's been top 5 in Defensive Player of the Year voting a bunch of times. Bam has an incredible motor, a great IQ, and he's a switchable big. That's huge in today's game.
And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. Miami shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5. Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
And what happens is the court just opens up. You like seeing him get into a rhythm from outside the arc. Love it.
Here's Hero after the basket by Indiana. Right side, Butler. There's the 3. Pascal Siakam with the rebound.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there.
Well, you love how Miles Turner gets into space in the paint, makes it really hard for the defender not to lean in and get some contact against Turner.
And Grant, the Heat last season retiring Udonis Haslam's number 40.
Yeah, he played his entire 2-decade career in his hometown of Miami. And for all of his contributions on the court, he meant to this organization off the floor was just as important.
And it's Butler off the drive. And it's Butler with the jam.
Oh, late rotation defensively. Butler going to turn the lights out with a pretty jam.
With the drive. And the dunk by Halliburton.
When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive, no question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
Jaquez against Mathurin. Jaquez, the pass to Adebayo. Outside Jaquez. Nails it from 3. Jaquez has got 6 points.
In order to create effective spacing, you need enough guys on the floor that can hit from downtown.
Siakam lays it up and banks it in.
Well, high percentage shots are always at a premium. Pascal Siakam gets a great look there.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, Eric Spoelstra had a few moments to share with you. I asked Coach what his plan was for trying to slow down Pascal Siakam, and he said to make him into a jump shooter. He does the most damage around the rim, so we want to force him out on the perimeter whenever possible. It's not an easy task by any means. We'll see if they're able to do this. Back to you guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Kicks it to Hero. Back to Butler. Driving in, and it's Butler with the jam.
Jimmy Butler slashing through the defense, determined to get to the cup.
Pass to Mathurin. Halliburton looking for an opening. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Gets the 3 to fall.
What you love about Jimmy Butler, this guy just competes. You want to concede the 3? Okay, I'll take it.
A line change. Here for Miami, and Indiana with some changes. Pacers trail by 6. McConnell left side. There's a screen. Driving to the basket, and it's good for 2.
Oh, he really fought for that one. Battling through contact to complete the play.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw. And that one misses. Richardson for 3. And again, Miami with a triple.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
The scoring is fast and furious as we end the first. It's the Heat. They lead by... And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Miami.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
On the court for the Pacers, second quarter underway. We've got Toppin. T.J. McConnell is out there with Nesmith. Then it's Wiseman, and it's Jackson in it to 5. And the dunk by Jackson.
What a heads-up play by Obi. Toppin feeds the open man. Easy opportunity.
Richardson with it. Guarded now by Wiseman. Robinson passes to Highsmith. With the floater. And the layup is good.
Boy, that's beautiful touch on the floater. And let's remember, not everyone has that shot in their arsenal.
And the Pacers started last season all offense, Grant. But even they knew that would not be sustainable.
Yeah, Coach Carlisle prodded them to at least get to average on the defensive end. And there's no question they have the tools to do it.
And Nesmith gets it to go.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Outside Richardson. Robinson for 3. And he buries his first look.
Now show me your vision, Josh Richardson. What a delivery.
Outside Nesmith. Pass to Toppin. McConnell with it. Guarded by Richardson. 6 to shoot. Back to Toppin. Outside for McConnell. Now Nesmith. Back to McConnell. Up top Nesmith. Indiana needs to get a shot off. That one falls.
What an excellent post-entry pass. Good things happen when you make that next look.
And so it's Rozier who brings it up for the Heat. 6-point game to the paint. Here's Richardson. Shoots over McConnell. And there's Richards on the assist by Rozier. Richardson's got 5.
But Josh Richardson has length, and he's got hops, so on the interior, he can make those shots.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Here's a great quote from Coach Eric Spoelstra, who said, "The Miami Heat culture is a system based on discipline and hard work. We stand for something. That's competition. That's winning. We feel that there's a championship DNA that you can develop." And Brian, they walk the walk.
One of the great organizations in the league, Allie. Here's Highsmith. Robinson on the wing. And again, it's Miami from deep. You're a good person to ask this, Doris. Why do so many point guards turn into successful coaches?
Yeah, I think obviously, Brian, as a point guard, you're responsible for knowing every position on the floor, where they're supposed to be at all times. And you're also sort of thinking like a coach already. This person hasn't had a bucket in a while. How do I get them in a position to make them successful? So I think you're in control of so much as a point guard that it naturally translates to coaching.
And so here is Miami. After the basket by Indiana on the other end. Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball. A minute 42 left in the first half. Outside Neesmith. Top and right side. 5 on the clock. Jackson with it. Richardson picks him up. Here's McConnell. Here's Jackson. Jackson with a screen on Rozier. And it's Miami with a rebound. Outside Richardson. Pass to Robinson. This one for 3. And again, it's Miami from deep.
The three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Pacers trail by 9. Now Jackson to the left wing. There's 49 seconds left in the second quarter.
Boy, blocking shots is usually about timing, but with Thomas Bryant, it's about that tremendous length.
Back to Robinson. Outside Richardson. Pass to Bryant. The kick out to Richardson. That one's good. And the assist to Bryant. And now an 11-point Heat lead.
Well, you can see the will that Josh Richardson plays with. Contact, not a problem for this guy.
Yep, that one's good.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Rozier looking around. Outside Robinson. And here's Richardson. And so it's Miami with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's mostly due to their super. All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're thinking about the shot.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. One guy who's been getting it done is Duncan Robinson.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
Jaime Jaquez out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Alec Burks. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Hero in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Here's Matherin. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
This young man has such confidence. Benedict Matherin right at the buzzer of that shot clock. Nicely done.
Well, Grant, the Miami Heat are as professionally run as any franchise in this league.
Yeah, and certain numbers point to that. They minimize turnovers, they don't commit cheap fouls, and they hit their free throws. So, in other words, they don't give anything away.
It's Jaquez on the wing. Second chance shot. No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down. Nembhard with it. Hero picks him up. Siakam pass to Turner. Nembhard outside. Back to Turner. Off target from outside. Miami leading by 7. Pass to Burks. From the baseline. Yes, it's good. Burks has got 5.
Beautiful touch from Burks. He excels at knocking down these mid-range shots.
Halliburton punching in. Nembhard outside. Mathurin up top. Halliburton outside. Takes the 3. Rebounded by Butler.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Now well into his 30s. Is it fair to start wondering how many seasons Jimmy Butler has left, Grant?
Well, it's a fair question, B.A. But at the same time, Jimmy's hunger is just so different than everybody else's, which I could see helping prolong his career.
One thing about the Pacers, Doris, they can flat out score the basketball.
It is incredible to me, B.A., how infrequently the ball sticks. They play fast, whether in transition or in the half court. They make defenses work.
And I'll tell you, Matherin's passing game has a solid foundation. Now, hopefully, it continues to grow here.
And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3 seconds. Indiana ball.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Halliburton on the attack. Oh, taking the contact. Halliburton.
Yeah, I'll tell you, there's a fluidity to that drive, but there's also a toughness to finish through contact.
Butler against Siakam. Miami, no good that time either. Pacers trail by 6. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, Tyrese Halliburton, an all-star starter last season, is not done yet. He said, quote, "I want to be a champion, a Hall of Famer, and one of the greats. I want the next generation to talk about my ability as a basketball player. That's definitely the goal, and I don't ever set limits."
And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
That's good from Butler.
What I love most about Jimmy Butler is his will to win and the capacity he has to take his teammates right along with him.
Halliburton, the pass to Nembhard. Halliburton, a screen on Hero. The shot by Nembhard, no good. Miami leading by 7. Butler taking his time here. Pass to Adebayo. Shoots over Turner, and Adebayo with the basket on the assist from Butler.
Assertive jumper by Adebayo. I mean, he wanted it, so he took it.
Now here's Halliburton. 1:21 left in the third quarter here.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
Outside for Butler. Butler on the bounce. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. 3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. A big group substitution here for Miami. Bryant, he's checked in for Adebayo. Smith comes in for Jaquez. Rozier, he's checked in for Burks. And Richardson subbed in for Hero. Here's Wiseman. He takes it in. And it's Wiseman with the jam.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Outside Butler. The three. And again, no good by Miami. Pacers trail by 6. And here's Toppin from the arc. Connects from downtown. Toppin's got 5.
The shooting fundamentals are real plus for Obi Toppin. He has consistent mechanics and a high release point.
Kicks it out to Bryant. Pass to Rozier. And here's Richardson. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Here's Jackson. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. That takes us to the end of the third quarter. What a game. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. On the court for the Pacers, they've got Wiseman. Aaron Nesmith is out there with T.J. McConnell. Then it's Jackson, and it's Toppin in at the 3. Small forward. And the dunk by Jackson.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Rozier, the pass to Robinson. Six on the shot clock. It's hauled in by McConnell. Indiana trailing here. Toppin outside. Robinson against McConnell. Back to Toppin. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Boy, the explosiveness of Obi Toppin can really shock the defense. This guy gets excellent airspace.
Richardson finds Robinson. To the middle. Here's Bryant. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. And the Heat lead by 1.
Just such a good finisher around the bucket. Thomas Bryant has so many moves he can turn to. Nice.
McConnell outside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
The Heat have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Here's Richardson, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Well, you've got to be able to attack the rim off the perimeter. Josh Richardson sending a message with that dunk.
Neither team able to take a hold of this game.
Yeah, it's been a tight one. Numerous lead changes, very competitive.
Richardson, the pass to Robinson. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Here's Wiseman. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. It goes on Duncan Robinson.
We've seen a lot of points tonight, but we've also seen a lot of poor defense as well.
That's unacceptable. The hustle and focus on that end is not there for either side.
A line change here for Miami, and a new group getting ready for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Jackson. Matherin comes in for Toppin. Nimhart, he's checked in for Nesmith. And Halliburton is subbed in for McConnell. Pascal Siakam, he's checked in for Wiseman. Siakam finds Halliburton. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Pass to Nimhart. Matherin with the ball. For 3. Buries it from 3.
Boy, a lot of confidence to Matherin's game. That efficiency has to get better, but he is not shy.
Here's Butler. Now Adebayo. Back to Butler. Jaquez against Matherin. Out of bounds. It'll be Pacers ball. Here's Halliburton. Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, the coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
Burks against Matherin. 5 to shoot. Back to Siakam. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Heat trail by 7. Butler with the ball. Siakam covering. Butler! So crafty around the rim.
This is Jimmy Buckets at his best. Rising to a challenge and delivering for his team.
And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul. We've got 1:13 left in the game. Outside Matherin. Pass to Siakam. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Going inside. Basket's good. And the Pacers lead by 7.
You see the relentless nature when Pascal Siakam decides to put it on the deck and drive it. That is sweet.
Here's Butler. Yes! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Jimmy Butler loves to rise to the occasion, sticks it right in the defense's face.
Outside Matherin. Let's go with a 3. Rebound Miami.
First clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
Miami foul. Jimmy Butler. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
And no good as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that increases the lead to 6. Outside Butler. Three-pointer. And it's good. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
I think defensively, you've got to respect the roller. Butler takes quick note and takes it himself.
Here's Halliburton. Here he goes. It falls.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
And so the Pacers take the win. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to...
RJ this. Could be a battle won in the trenches. Each team with a formidable front court.
Yeah, both these teams are loaded with a lot of skill down low. Kind of old school. Should be a physical contest.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. The perimeter pairing with Nembhard and Mathurin. And it's Haliburton in at the 1 spot. Now Siakam. After Jalen Green's three-pointer that didn't go. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Brooks. Siakam against Green. On the wing, Green. Şengün kicks to Smith. And it's Smith finishing it off.
And how about the force on that finish by Smith?
Here's Indiana. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, I caught up with Coach Ime Udoka. We talked about the challenge of game planning for Tyrese Haliburton. The coach said we have to stay in front of him. The second he gets a step on us, that's when it's kind of pick your poison with him. If our guys stay in front of him, I think we should be fine. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Here's Green after Indiana gets the 3. Out to Brooks. 5 on the clock. Pass to Smith. From deep, Green. It's rebounded by Tyrese Haliburton. And Greg, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively. But where do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. Giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls, they've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior.
Now Smith following the three-point attempt by Pascal Siakam. Şengün against Turner. Green taking his time here. It's hauled in by Tyrese Haliburton. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Makes it off the glass.
And when you have Haliburton's size as a guard, you should be comfortable working inside.
Green passes to Brooks. Now Şengün. Pass to Green. Şengün with the screen for Green. Here's Whitmore. Takes a 3. The Rockets again can't hit. Mathurin with the ball. He's picked up by Brooks, and he jams it with authority.
And already Mathurin has a pretty dynamic drive, but getting the drop on the defense all season won't be easy.
Wasted no time on that one. 2 minutes.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Haliburton against Green. Siakam outside. Siakam a screen on Brooks. And it's Mathurin missing. Rockets trail. It's Brooks on the wing. Shoots the 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
And the Rockets with possession here after Indiana gets the 3. Green finds Smith. Drains the 3, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more. It's going to be on Siakam. The Rockets shooting their first free throw of the game.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there. Taken 3rd overall in 2022, Smith, instead of trying to take the league by storm, he was looking for ways to fit in within the system. And that's what coaches love about players like him.
54 seconds left here in the first quarter.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
On the wing, Green. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Indiana's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Siakam kicks to Halliburton. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Oh, the balance and focus. Halliburton able to power through contact and convert.
The Pacers making a switch here. Wiseman's checked in for Turner. Jackson comes in for Pascal Siakam. Obi Toppin's checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And it's Nesmith in for Andrew Nembhard.
He's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
And Halliburton not afraid to work for it on offense, taking the contact and still getting the finish.
Şengün with the screen for Smith. Back to Şengün. Outside, Green. Back to Şengün. That misses, had a chance to tie it there. Benedict Mathurin has been leading the charge for the Indiana Pacers. He notched. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Well, they're off to a good start, getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
The guards are Van Vliet and Shepard. Tari Eason is out there with Adams, and it's Thompson in at the small forward. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Look, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
Now, here's Nesmith. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. And here is Toppin. Back to Nesmith. Clock at 4. And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
McConnell with it to the inside. And stolen by Eason.
The defense had the pass well anticipated. They know the offense wants to get that ball inside.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Now, here's McConnell. Scoreless thus far. Toppin a screen on Van Vliet. Pass to Toppin. And there's the drive. And Toppin throws it down.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. So, RJ, the Rockets last year, they were exactly at 500. 41 up and 41 down.
Still, they missed the play-in by 5 games. In the East, they easily are in. That just tells you how difficult a rebuild in the Western Conference is. And Houston is up against it.
Now, here's Nesmith. 5 to shoot. Driving to the basket.
Flushing it on a much taller defender. That is just filthy.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Rockets. 7-point differential. Eason, a screen on McConnell. Trains it from beyond the arc. Van Vliet's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And count on Van Vliet to hit that 3-point shot. He's an efficient scorer from beyond the arc.
McConnell kicks to Toppin. They set the pick. Pass to Nesmith. Back to Toppin. And stolen by Thompson. Eason with it. It's stolen by Wiseman. Now McConnell. still without a basket. And the foul on Isaiah Jackson. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Rockets trail by 4. Van Vliet passes to Eason. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Indiana.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Eason with a screen for Shepard. The Rockets again can't hit. Pacers leading by 6. Great Kentucky native Reed Shepard followed in his dad's footsteps and stayed local for his college year.
How cool was that? His dad winning 2 national championships for the Bluegrass State, was named the MVP of the '98 college tournament, and he even had a brief stint in the NBA. Reed, the 3rd overall pick of the 2024 draft, blazing his own trail.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. For 3, Toppin pulls it in. For Indiana, they've gotten 4 of the first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Neesmith, the pass to Toppin. Drills it from outside. And now a 9-point Indiana lead.
Smart decision to kick it out to another guy once the defense is fixated on him in the paint.
Jackson against Eason. Out to Thompson. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 5. And that was the pass to Shepard. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Pacers leading by 9. Pass to Neesmith. To the right side. 23 seconds left now here in the second. And so Indiana again turning it over. Rockets have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Here's the screen. Van Vliet outside. Sinks the triple. Van Vliet's got 6 in the quarter. 8 seconds left to play in the first half. Wiseman sets a screen for Toppin. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Indiana with a 6. I thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Nice game. Great performance by Benedict Mathurin.
You just love.
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
Shooting for Indiana. Tyrese Halliburton. 2 shots. The play is currently under video review.
Tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
A nice shot by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 8 points. Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
4 on the clock. There's the three. And another three for Houston.
When he has enough space, he's more than comfortable letting it fly from outside.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Jalen Green has shown he's capable of carrying a team offensively. He said, "It feels good knowing that my teammates believe in me to do that. I've had to learn a lot of things to grow, but that's what I work for. I want to be one of those guys that you give the ball to in crunch time." Kevin, I always want to give the mic to you in crunch time. Back to you.
David, you are an unselfish playmaker, and I appreciate that. By the way, Green can be electric and so fun to watch. Hey, D.A., thanks. Takes it out to Siakam. Here's Nembhard. Pass to Turner. And it's slammed in by Turner.
Throwing it down on that one. Turner really showing off that athleticism.
Now Whitmore trying to find Green. He's got it now. Şengün passes to Smith. Lets the three fly. The Pacers pull it in. Siakam's got 4 rebounds in this game. Nembhard finds Turner. Here's Nembhard. Şengün covering. Right side, Mathurin. Fires from deep. Rockets with the rebound. And oh, here we go. Brooks got it, the fast break chance. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And you have to like how active Brooks is on the floor. Working hard to be where his team needs him on that break.
Here's Halliburton. It's rebounded by Houston. Smith's got 4 rebounds now tonight. RJ, the Rockets don't just have young... They have elite young talent.
Yeah, you can have all the high draft picks in the world. That doesn't mean you're going to hit on the right guys. But Houston, they certainly have.
Green kicks to Smith.
Stealing a ball in the NBA, it takes more than quickness. It takes smarts. Run it.
Getting out on the break. Nice finish by Halliburton. Great execution for the team.
Green dishes to Brooks. They kick it out to Green. Şengün with the screen for Green. Back to Brooks. And it's Smith, top of the key. Just 5 to shoot. Şengün with the ball. Now guarded by Siakam to the left side wing. And a wide open look for Whitmore. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Whitmore's got 6.
And this is crucial to Whitmore's development, wanting to continue to improve as a scorer. Oh, Kev, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me. And Green slams it in.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? And Cam Whitmore picks up the foul. That's his first foul. So the Rockets end up going with a whole new group. Here's Toppin. He's got 8. Pass to Nesmith. Back to Toppin. Now here's Nesmith. He's covered closely. Good on the shot.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he completes.
And VanVleet, not the same scorer he once was, Richard, but he has improved his playmaking.
And that's the adjustment that VanVleet needed to make. The scoring doesn't always have to be there for him. But if he can set up, facilitate, and be a game manager, he'll find a large role.
Greg, what's the key thing Fred VanVleet brings to this offense?
I feel like he's really a centering presence, Kevin. The guys can look to him to call the play, to give them their orders, and trust that he's setting them up for success.
Out to to Thompson. Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got 5 rebounds tonight. Poked away, and that'll be Indiana as it goes out of bounds. Pacers retain possession. One second left. Wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. It's the Pacers up by 5. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. The guards are Van Vliet and Shepard. Thompson is out there with Tari Eason. And it's Adams in at the 5. Home in the paint. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Van Vliet can't get it to go. Indiana leading by 5. Outside Jackson. Pass to Nesmith. Toppin with it. And he can't jam it through. Pushing it up. Here's Eason. And the 3-ball is good.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And for Houston, they're shooting in this game 45%. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
So the Rockets end up going with a whole new group. Green kicks to Brooks. In the corner, it's Whitmore. Out to Brooks. 4 on the shot clock. To take the lead. Another miss by Houston. Indiana leading. Halliburton outside. Outside Mathurin. Halliburton sets the pick for Mathurin. Good, nice job down low.
What a motor. Mathurin can go all night, and he has. What a performance.
Green passes to Smith. From outside, off the mark. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. 2 open that time, made it look too easy. 15 points here for Benedict Mathurin.
A young guy who is ready to attack. Mathurin gets the ball and goes straight into his shot.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. Oh my goodness, what a play!
That is a tough contest-worthy move. Green just putting on a show right there.
Halliburton feeling it out a bit. And foul on the shot. And here we go with the coach's challenge. The personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Tari Eason's checked in for the Rockets. Rockets trail by 4. Outside, Green buries the long-range jumper.
Ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
Indiana's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Here's Halliburton. Plays it up off the glass.
And guys, there's just an air about Halliburton. He has such belief in his abilities, and eventually others start to believe.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Eason down low. Defended by Mathurin. And the wide open shot from Green. No good. That would have tied it.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Halliburton finds Mathurin. Six on the shot clock. Here's Halliburton. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
And once Halliburton hits his stride, there's just very little you can do defensively, proving how dominant you can be.
The drive by Smith and the dunk by Smith.
And this is a statement bucket. If you weren't excited about Smith already, how about now?
Halliburton against Brooks. Siakam kicks to Halliburton. Eason against Mathurin. Yes!
And this is a test for Mathurin, and he passes with flying colors, showing he can deal with having the whole team riding his shoulder.
Pass to Eason. From downtown, the Pacers pull it in. And a fast break now for the Pacers. A shot by Nembhard, no good.
Can't waste any time here.
It needs to be a quick shot and a quick foul. Love the confidence from Green, showing he's got poise, taking and making big shots.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Halliburton against Brooks. Halliburton passes to Mathurin. It's not going to go for him. You guessed it, we're going to have a technical foul here. They tried to call a timeout, but already had used all of them. I think just lost track of the situation.
A major mental lapse there. He's got to know they're out of timeouts. Just a total unnecessary technical.
You're right, G.A. He won't live that one down easily. Not his proudest moment. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Clearly a foul.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5.
2 shots.
So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Calm and cool, and his free throws put a bow on this one. Nice way to finish the game off.
And so the Pacers take the win. They seem to relish their role.
teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
And the starting lineup for Miami. We've got Butler. Tyler Hero is out there with Alec Burks. Then it's Jaime Jaquez. And it's Adebayo in at the center position. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Back to Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
And here's Butler outside. Knocks it down from distance.
Nice shot from Butler, making himself a threat from downtown.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Ime Udoka and I were able to chat. I asked him outright if he had a plan for Tyler Hero. Coach let me in on their strategy, saying, quote, "We just have to cause problems for him on defense, hand in the face, crowd him, anything to discourage him from taking shots. So he hopes they can keep Tyler quiet by hassling him all night long." Back to you.
And Allie, thanks.
Unselfish offense leads to Butler getting something in rhythm.
Well, Stan, you coached against some really tough players in your day. Where does Jimmy Butler stand right now? What makes him Jimmy Butler?
Well, I think, Brian, he's just a great competitor. He wants to take on the biggest challenges when he's on the defensive end, and on offense, he is willing to attack anyone.
And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. The Heat have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Lets the three fly. Jaquez, no good. And it's Houston's ball. Pass to Şengün. Now here's Green. Back to Şengün. Launches a three. Oh, he missed it. Making him 1 for 2 now. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Butler. Shots blocked. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
You have to respect Brooks' approach to the game. He's always looking for little ways to improve and wants every year to be his best.
Butler against Green. Outside Whitmore. The Rockets with another miss. On the wing, Burks. Whitmore defending. Pass to Adebayo. And here's Butler. Hero, screen on Brooks. Here's Butler. Another miss. He's 2 for 4. Houston in the lead. On the wing, Whitmore. Smith with a screen on Burks. It's stolen by Jaquez. Inside, here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
What a confident dunk by Adebayo. He knows there's little the defense can do once he's elevated.
And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or two. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too.
Shot clock at 5. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. Here's Whitmore outside. Oh, my goodness! He'll go to the line with a chance at a 4-point play. It's on Alec Burks. Houston shooting their second attempt at the line tonight. Heat trail by 3. Hero outside. And here's Butler outside. Hero against Green. Butler passes to Adebayo. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Butler. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Şengün. The Rockets lead by 3. For 3, Smith. Adebayo grabs the board. We've got 1:13 left in the first quarter here. Outside for Butler. Outside Jaquez. That 3's off the mark. Houston has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. Heat trail by 3. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Burks for three. He drops it from range.
Yeah, a versatile player. Hero is terrific at sensing when his guys are open.
Smith outside. From the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now here's Jaquez. Still no points. And again, it's Miami from deep.
Well, maybe not the shot they were looking for there, but the defense gave it to him, and he knocked it down.
Outside, Green. Smith outside. And that comes off the assist by Green. Green's got 3 assists tonight.
And he likes to be the answer guy. Smith with a huge response 3.
Here's Butler. And he makes it. Butler's got 7 points.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
And that one's good. Whitmore. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. It's Houston. They hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Houston.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
Setting the floor for the Heat. They've got Duncan Robinson, also Josh Richardson out there. Jaime Jaquez out there with Thomas Bryant. And it's Highsmith in at the 4. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. And here we go, the Rockets in transition. Here's Van Vliet. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And very elusive. Van Vliet slipping through the defense and drawing contact.
You know, Grant and Van Vliet, they've got a guy who's been through everything in this league.
Yeah, B.A. Van Vliet's seen it all. He's won a championship. He's been in the All-Star game. He's been on a last-place team. No wonder nothing seems to faze him.
And the Heat making a change here. Rozier's checked in. And there's the call on Amin Thompson. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
On defense, the Rockets. 5-point lead, biggest of the game.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Here's Easton. Pass to Shepard. Here's Easton. Second shot opportunity. Here's Shepard, pounded by Rozier. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. On the wing, Richardson, yet to see a basket. Robinson with it. Van Vliet covering. Clock at 6. This one for 3. Robinson can't hit. The Rockets lead by 5. Outside Easton, fires from deep. Houston gets it back. Jacks up a 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Easton's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
We haven't seen many buckets like that one. These teams have struggled to dial in their shooting.
Yeah, the score is also the result of quality defense. These teams are almost doing more on that end.
And one thing's for sure, when Duncan Robinson is on the court, he has the greenest of green lights, Coach.
Yeah, Brian, look, he's one of the most lethal shooters around. He draws intense defensive attention, and then he's added to his game as a passer and as a guy who can take the ball to the basket.
They get it again. Outside Easton. The 3 ball. It's not going to go for him.
He's cold from distance here in the second quarter. May want to try a different approach moving forward.
Outside Richardson. Back to Robinson. Rozier with a screen on Thompson. Robinson for three. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 4 rebounds now. Well, Grant, you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, B.A., you know, in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue, but in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates, and it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals.
Adams with a screen on Richardson. Richardson against Van Vliet. Pass to Adams. Left side, Eason. Sinks it from distance. Eason's got 6.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Robinson gets the bucket.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Thompson's vertical is impressive. I love seeing this young guard rise up and throw it down.
Richardson, the pass to Robinson. And it's all from three-point range. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. It's scooped up. Here's Eason, and he banks in the layup. And now it's a 12-point Houston lead.
I mean, he's ignoring the scoreboard. He just keeps coming at him.
Well, you have to play like it's a tight game. You cannot let up in this league.
Robinson gets the bucket.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Oh, stolen by Richardson. Pass to Highsmith. Now Bryant. Bryant, a screen on Thompson. Richardson, the pass to Robinson. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. He's got 9. The Rockets lead by 7. Van Vliet finds Eason. Back to Van Vliet. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the half. Shot clock at 6. Back to Eason. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Oh, got a piece of it. Stolen by Van Vliet. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. And we've reached halftime in this one. Rockets ahead. Up 7. All right, Allie's ready to go. Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Run line. They're measuring up the shot.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. One guy who's been getting it done is Cam Whitmore.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
At small forward and power forward, it's Brooks and Smith. Cam Whitmore out there with Green. And it's Şengün in at the 5. And that's the group for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half.
Yeah, looking so comfortable out there on the perimeter. Smith has really invested in getting this shot dialed in.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, similarities in the games of Alperen Şengün and Nikola Jokic. A couple years back, Jokic suggested that Houston run their offense more through him, and they have. Jokic said that's going to benefit the whole organization. He wants to pass and play for the team. They'll move when the ball's in his hands. Brian?
Well, Jokic would know. Thanks, Allie. So Miami ends up going with a new group.
This is where Green is most effective. He's got a great feel for scoring inside.
Well, Coach, the Heat have had some deep playoff runs recently, making the finals twice in 5 years.
Yeah, Brian, and what's really interesting is that they've only been higher than a 5 seed once in that span. They just hit a different gear in the playoffs.
Back to Brooks, just 3 to shoot. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Heat trail by 6. Pass to Burks. And Alec Burks gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Poke loose. Adebayo with a steal. Hero with it. Guarded now by Whitmore. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Good ball pressure and fast plays like that will tighten this up quick.
And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Outside Whitmore. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
An impressive athlete. This rookie Whitmore loves getting inside and hammering it home.
Hero. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Jalen Green. And Stan, you got into coaching right after college. When did you know you wanted to be a coach?
Brian, that's easy. As soon as I figured out that I didn't have much of a future as a player, I knew I wanted to stay involved in the game. I wanted to coach.
Out to the right wing. Smith passes to Green. Smith with a screen on Butler. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Hero screen on Brooks. Butler on the bounce. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
And, Coach, when we get to the playoffs, Jimmy Butler plays his best basketball.
Well, Brian, look, it's tangible. You see his numbers go up in the postseason. Butler's been the #1 option on multiple finals teams. That puts him in rare company.
He's having a good night from the field. Now, I know the defense is really keying in on him, but they need him involved if they're going to pull this out.
Şengün finds Brooks. On the wing, Whitmore. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's hauled in by the Heat.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
And it's in there.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
The Rockets trail. Looking to end the run. Nice execution inside from Green.
I love it. What concentration. Green taking the contact well and converting with confidence.
Butler against Brooks. A nice shot by Butler. Butler's got 14 points for the game.
And since the break, both teams are increasing their intensity and really getting after it.
Yeah, and you can feel the pace picking up in the second half. Both teams have dialed up the intensity.
Offensive rebound, and it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far, and the Rockets going with a whole new group out there.
Substitution on the court.
1:02 left in the 3rd quarter. The Rockets again can't hit.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving it.
Richardson with a screen on Eason to the inside. Oh, and he brings it down with a 2-handed jam.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Well, it's always a big plus when you have a point guard that can attack the rim like that, puts so much pressure on the defense.
Van Vliet with it. Richardson picks him up. Really left him alone that time. 5 points in the game.
If you let him, Van Vliet will just live at the arc. I mean, he shoots fearlessly from out there.
Robinson passes to Rozier. Screen by Robinson. Rozier outside. Back to Robinson. 6 to shoot. And a miss there on the triple. And here we go. The Rockets in transition. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Van Vliet.
I don't know what the heck happened there. That's just a careless turnover.
Here's Rozier. No points yet. Here's Robinson. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the floor for Miami, starting the fourth quarter. Josh Richardson out there with Terry Rozier. Then it's Thomas Bryant. Then it's Duncan Robinson. And it's Highsmith in at the 4 spot. And Houston will go for a different look here. Şengün checked in for Adams. Smith comes in for Thompson. Whitmore's checked in for Shepard. And Jalen Green subbed in for Van Vliet. Dylan Brooks checked in for Whitmore. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened to Ime Udoka's huddle, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
Yeah, what an athlete Smith is. Excellent at rising up to punch it home.
Butler on the wing. Hero screen on Brooks. Butler with emphasis. Tight ball game coming down the stretch.
Yeah, with 7 lead changes thus far, this has been a thriller.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Pass to Brooks. To the wing on the left. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Yeah, we're seeing some of that potential everyone is talking about with Smith. Just a talented offensive player.
Outside for Butler. Right side Jaquez. Hero for 3. They get it again. Second chance effort. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And you think about what Jaquez has done early in his career. Pretty impressive, Stan.
Well, Brian, people tend to underrate college players who play multiple years. He was basically a finished product before he reached the NBA.
Green, the pass to Brooks. Smith outside. Pure from 3-point range. Smith's got 10 points here in the second half.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Yeah, busting his way inside. Hero making sure he kept moving toward the hoop.
Green, the pass to Şengün. 3-pointer off the mark. For Miami, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Ooh, good work on the interior from Butler.
On the drive, Butler can be so sudden. The moment he sees an opening, he just takes on.
Pass to Şengün. Brooks outside. No good on the triple. And so Hero will bring it up for the Miami Heat. The lead is 2. Jaquez finds Butler. The gritty finish from Butler there.
This is Jimmy Buckets at his best. Rising to a challenge and delivering for his team.
Green, the pass to Şengün. Over to the wing. Outside, Green. 6 on the shot clock. Smith outside. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Smith's got 19 points.
This is huge for Smith's overall growth. Now, he wants to be a knockdown scorer in big-time spots.
Jaquez with a screen on Brooks. And here's Butler outside. The shot is off. Now 9 for 13 from the floor. Pass to Şengün. Back to Green. Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
And demonstrating how fearless he is, Green welcomes the chance to take important shots.
Hero, the pass to Adebayo. Back to Hero. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Heat lead by 1.
Yeah, in these moments, Hero knows he has to step up, so he works hard to find the bucket.
Smith outside. And Houston another 3.
Oh, my. What a play from the young fella. Jabari Smith comes through in the clutch.
Butler with the ball. Checked by Brooks. Back to Butler. Uses the glass on the layup. Butler's got 15 points in just the second half.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Smith outside. Eason against Burks. Eason pass to Smith, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. Two teammates not on the same wavelength there.
Steven Adams checked in for the Rockets. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest. There's 31 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Outside Eason. Pass to Adams. Just 5 to shoot. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And look at Adams keeping his composure. He doubles down on his inside shot and wins a trip to the charity stripe.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Now that's how you capitalize at the line. As long as they play good defense, they should have this win sealed.
Back to Hero. Butler taking his time here. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to OT, but they come up empty-handed. And so it's the
big-man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, Jaime Jaquez is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Alec Burks. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Hero into the point. Offensive rebound. The kick outside to Butler. Butler missing again. Fast break. Here they come. Nice pass. Nice catch and a resounding dunk.
And one of the better athletes in his draft class, Mathurin, with quick lift off the floor and then the power to hammer it home.
And they'll keep possession. Adebayo finds Hero. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Rick Carlisle gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked Coach about facing off against Bam Adebayo, and he told me the dangerous thing about Bam is his versatility. He's able to play different roles for his team depending on the matchup. And that versatility makes it difficult to game plan against him. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. And Brent, if the super team era is indeed coming to a close, the Miami Heat were one of the most successful examples.
Yeah, Kevin, you're obviously referring to the Heatles with LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Bosh. I think there are some fans out there that go back to when it was that they had that press conference and were throwing up 6, 7, 8. And so 2 titles, yes, of course, amazing. Chances to win championships, amazing. Could there have been more? Possibly. I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one. That's pretty much not how they wanted to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. Following the 3 from Alec Burks. And Siakam throws it down.
And those are 2 loud points. Siakam flushes it without much effort.
Adebayo finds Burks. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable. That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Snatched up. Turner passes to Mathurin. Pass to Siakam. Back to Mathurin. Clock at 4. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And a wide open look for Hero. They get the rebound. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And the call will go against Benedict Mathurin. That is his first foul of the game. Hero from long range. And it's Mathurin with the rebound.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
You know, Brent, when you wonder why GMs take a risk on project big men, Bam Adebayo is an example of why they do just that.
Yeah, Kevin, it's not always about the project working out. It's about teams that have a plan for the project, and certainly Miami was able to do that. You have to credit Bam. He put the work in. The guy has been solid. He's an all-star. He's continuing to improve, and he gives you everything on both ends of the floor every night.
There's the 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Butler's got 5 points so far.
Well, Jimmy Butler's 3-ball is just going to extend that defense, and now he's going to make plays inside.
Out to Turner. Here's the 3. Nailed from three-point land.
Remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
Jaquez can't hit. Pacers trail by 4. Here's Mathurin. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds now in the game. To the paint, it's deflected. Turner with the steal. Fast break, here comes Indiana. It's stolen by Adebayo. That's a 2 from Butler. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet. Adebayo's got 4 assists now tonight. Halliburton kicks to Siakam. Mathurin against Burks. Mathurin attacking, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And already Mathurin has a pretty dynamic drive, but getting the drop on the defense all season won't be easy.
Hero, no good. It's Nembhard on the wing, into the lane, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
He just bangs down the one-hander.
2 very easy points right here. And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Miami?
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out with great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
On the court for the Heat, we've got Josh Richardson, also Terry Rozier out there. Robinson is out there with Thomas Bryant. And it's Highsmith in at the 4 spot.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Richardson kicks to Robinson. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Robinson's got 5 points so far. McConnell scanning the floor. Driving in. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Well, Wiseman's passing game is a work in progress, but he's smart enough to spot the wide open man there.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, the Pacers obviously pushed the fast break. Tyrese Halliburton says the emphasis is getting outlets and running, playing fast. That's a good identity to have. It's a team that people want to play for, and it's a style you don't want to play against. You've got to be ready to play us. Kevin, the idea is for them to wear you down.
They fly, David. Baseline to baseline. They can really go.
Well, that's his specialty right there. His confidence firing off the catch is remarkable.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Now, here's Rozier. He has yet to score. Robinson passes to Highsmith. Robinson kicks to Richardson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
At the line for the Heat, Josh Richardson. At the line for 1. The play will be reviewed under NBA rules. 2 minutes are
so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
That's good from Richardson. And the Pacers with possession here. 6-point game. Here's Nesmith. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Nesmith has got 5 points in the quarter. And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Here's Richardson. No good on the quick 3. Here's Toppin. Wiseman. Now Toppin. Neesmith finds Toppin. Goes up again, and he sinks the layup. Toppin's got his second bucket of the game to go.
This is really where Toppin can do a great job on a nightly basis of providing that energy. Get on the glass.
3-on-3. Here's Neesmith. And it's all evened up. And that's now 7 points for Aaron Neesmith.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
And you watch Terry Rozier. His playmaking, Brent, has really ascended over the years.
Yeah, Terry has had a really good career and has been a little bit quiet and muted because of where he has played his career, but his opportunity as a secondary role guy to come in and score the basketball and put pressure on the defense, he is a go-to guy for stretches for any team.
Toppin. It's hauled in by Richardson. For Miami, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter.
There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Trailing by 4. Shoots. And finished off by Wiseman.
And Wiseman just has that great rebounding range to be in there and make something happen for a second chance bucket.
Richardson the pass to Robinson. Here's Bryant. He's covered by Wiseman. Toppin against Robinson. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Bryant. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Bryant's got his first 2 points of the night. Toppin a screen on Rozier. A nice shot by Neesmith.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And it's the Heat with the ball after Indiana gets the 3. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And he was dialed in at the line a season ago, 87% from the line.
Bryant can go right at you, and he's such a big guy, he's going to draw some fouls.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. You don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Now here's Butler. Following the miss by Tyrese Halliburton.
That was a possession where Jimmy Butler just did not settle for the jump shot. Drove right in and came right at the defense.
Siakam from down in the low post. It goes. Siakam's got 6.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Jaquez the pass to Butler. Butler making it happen inside.
I like Butler down low, fighting for points.
Here's Nembhard. Lets it go from deep. They grabbed their own miss. Shoots over Hero. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And some good action through the first 2 quarters. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Jimmy Butler, he's really been playing well.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can.
And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Butler feeling it out a bit. No good on the triple. Pacers trail by 5. Nembhard with it. Butler covering. Nembhard the pass to Halliburton. Good work there as it goes.
Standing 6'5", Halliburton, one of those longer, lanky guards that can get out there and use his size to disrupt.
Hero passes to Butler. And there's Butler with the flush.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
First team foul.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. On the wing, Mathurin. Burks covering. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. Tyler Hero picks one up. Here's Hackett. Siakam pulls it in.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks very much. Tyrese Halliburton is a person who's in control. He says, I want to win, so I'm just trying to figure out the right way to do that. Right now, it's get the ball in my hands and just make the right reads. I can facilitate probably better than the majority of people in the league. So that's what I want to do. I want to get my guys involved. Kevin?
He does, doesn't he, David? Every single time. And, David, we thank you for that report. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Left side, Mathurin. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Miami leading by 3. Butler passes to Autobahn. It's rebounded by Indiana. Siakam's got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the inside. Turner goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Tyler Hero picks one up.
And you know how hard Turner goes. Has the strength needed to work through the contact and finish. And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Halliburton deciding where to go with it. Driving the lane and finished off by Halliburton.
And that's an emphatic 2 points from Tyrese Halliburton.
Well, Brent, since entering the NBA, Tyler Hero has been a constant scoring threat.
Yeah, Kevin, the scoring for Tyler Hero is always going to be there. He is a bucket, but the defensive improvement and really just the physicality that he needs to play with. Those are areas that Tyler could shore up a little bit to make sure he's on the floor for some of the biggest moments of a season.
A nice shot by Halliburton.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team, just fighting tonight.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And a very steady season for him at the charity stripe last year. He was right at 85%.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Here's Toppin. Bryant with the rebound. Robinson against McConnell. And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Second team foul.
And Robinson wide open. He shoots. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist. Robinson's got 11 points.
That's his game right there. Robinson, one of the more deadly shooters in the NBA.
McConnell kicks to Toppin. McConnell against Robinson. And it's Wiseman in the corner. Clock at 6. It's stolen by Bryant. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Richardson. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Now it's a 4-point Heat lead.
And once Rozier spots that hole in the defense, he just doesn't hesitate. Just sends the ball to an open shooter.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. 12 seconds left in the third. Neesmith with the ball. Tapping a screen on Rozier. Here's Neesmith. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 12 points for him.
And that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. On the floor for Miami starting the fourth. We've got Thomas Bryant. Terry Rozier is out there with Josh Richardson. Then it's Duncan Robinson. And it's Highsmith in at the power forward position. Offensive rebound outside for Jackson. He's looking for Toppin and finds him. Back to Jackson. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Neesmith. The putback. Pass to Toppin. 3-pointer. Connects from 3-point range.
And I like Obi just stepping up and not hesitating.
Robinson on the wing. Stolen by McConnell. Outside for Jackson. At the elbow, Toppin. Indiana moving the ball around. Now here's Wiseman. Defended by Bryant. Jackson trying to break free. Pass to Toppin. Jackson setting the pick here for Toppin. Jackson finds Neesmith. Back to Jackson. It's intercepted. Here's the break. Here's Highsmith. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Miami?
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. When you look at the eyes of these guys, they're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. A 3, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Pacers trail by 5. Here's Siakam, and it's good for 2.
It's important that Siakam plays with confidence from there. I mean, when he does, the results are often like that one. And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
The free throw drops for Hawkins. For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. The Heat leading by 6. The shot by Butler, nobody around. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And Jimmy Butler is in the zone, and he keeps finding shots.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things. Oh, that was huge!
Incredible. Big-time jam and great creativity that time from Tyrese.
It's up a 3. And it's Butler missing. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Indiana Pacers. Over in the corner, Mathurin. Launches a 3. Rebound by the Heat.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
And it's Butler missing.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That is his first foul of the game. The Heat leading by 7. Here's Burks, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Screen by Siakam. Turner passes to Halliburton. Out to Turner. Butler with the steal. Hero on the wing. Nemhard covering. Over in the corner, Jaquez. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Nemhard. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Hero from deep three-point territory. Miami keeps it going. A new 14-second clock.
Pacers foul. Miles Turner. First personal foul. Fourth team foul.
He hits the first one, and that will push the lead to double digits.
Adebayo is by no means an ordinary big in this league. He's just one of the few players in the NBA who can legitimately guard 1 through 5. A true defensive anchor.
And it's Mathurin missing.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Heat.
And guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. I think that was a big part of their success.
Yeah, they definitely ran the break well. A big advantage in that category, and they continually put pressure on the defense.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jimmy Butler.
That's amazing defense from him. Seemed to know exactly when to pounce on the passing lanes and predictive steals.
Siakam for 3. Jaquez with the rebound. Halliburton against Butler. No good on the 3. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it.
action runs through the front court.
You're exactly right, B.A., and I think that's where the game's going to ultimately be decided. I mean, we have to see which set of these bigs is going to impose their will, not just offensively, but defensively, too.
Here are the starters for Houston. Smith and Şengün play together in the front court.
Nice!
Big finish!
Man! Once he takes flight, Green can make some incredible moves in the air.
Brooks against Halliburton. Three-pointer Mathurin. It's hauled in by Houston.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Şengün, a screen on Mathurin. Smith passes to Brooks. Back to Smith. Shot clock at 5. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. Puts the move on. Brooks left side. And there's a whistle. That goes on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Mathurin with a steal.
Clever, crafty defense. He saw that pass coming before it was even made.
Here's Nembhard. And he buries his first look.
And I'll tell you, Mathurin's passing game has a solid foundation. Now, hopefully, it continues to grow here.
Well, Clark, talking about Benedict Mathurin, he's another great young Canadian player.
Yeah, they've got a ton of them coming from north of the border, PA. I mean, Mathurin, you got R.J. Barrett, SGA, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, at this point, you could probably fill a couple of rosters with high-level players that come from Canada.
Now here's Şengün. And the call will be against Andrew Nembhard. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Whitmore with it. Picked up by Mathurin. Three-pointer, Brooks. Pascal Siakam with a rebound. Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from outside. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Just a bit ago, Rick Carlisle and I were able to chat. We talked about how Alperen Şengün can act as a facilitator. Coach said he sees the floor like nobody else. He's got a great mind for the game. And if you let him find his guy out of the high post, he will punish you. No doubt about it, they're aware. He is the engine of this offense.
Thanks for that, Allie. Now here's Green. And the three off target. On the wing, Mathurin. Whitmore defending. They set the screen. The three is up. And that one's good. Benedict Mathurin for 3.
And with each made 3, Mathurin's confidence rises. An encouraging sign.
Green with the ball. Picked up by Mathurin. Smith passes to Green. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Indiana leading by 3. On the wing, Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. For 3, Mathurin. Another 3 for Indiana.
He's got that guard quickness. Mathurin showing off his catch-and-shoot ability.
Whitmore, good.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Halliburton against Brooks. Halliburton, the pass to Siakam. No one near him. Off the window. It's good.
And just so accurate off the pass. I mean, I love whenever Siakam decides to go right up with it like that.
Well, Grant, after 3 straight drafts high in the lottery, the Rockets got to 500 in 2024.
Yeah, and I love how they signed some vets in the summer of 23. Houston decided we want to win now, and I wish more teams did that.
Now here's Brooks. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. He gets it in there.
A throwback wing. Dillon Brooks is very comfortable working down low.
Nembhard outside. Halliburton, the pass to Nembhard. Out to the wing. Halliburton outside. He takes it in. And the dunk by Halliburton.
Tremendous explosion on that launch by Halliburton. Throwing it down.
Green with the ball. Turner covering. Pass to Şengün. And the call will be against Andrew Nembhard. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
51 seconds left now in the first quarter. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Too much space on the perimeter. There needs to be a little more energy from the defense.
Driving inside. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Clark, what catches your eye about Jalen Green at a fundamental level?
Well, it starts with his pure explosiveness. That just jumps out at anybody because he's jumping over everybody, okay? The way he can get up and down the floor and hang and lift. That's what stands out, his athleticism, and he's actually rounding off some of the rough edges in his game that makes him kind of scary as we go forward. As fast as lightning, Halliburton gets it and shoots it in a matter of nanoseconds. Hey, you know, I like the competitive spirit, but when you look at it, I think he rushed that 3 a little bit because he was trying to get back at his opponent.
And the dunk by Halliburton.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Good scoring in this one as we can. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Pacers.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Taking what the defense gives them, guys. I mean, the mid-range shot is available, and they're knocking it down from there. I love it.
We've got Nesmith topping out there with Isaiah Jackson. Then it's Wiseman, and it's McConnell in at the point guard position. That's the 5 for the Pacers. Oh, Adams with the block. And here we go, the Rockets in transition. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
Nesmith with it. He's against Eason. Jackson, the pass to Nesmith. Offensive board to the paint. Toppin outside. Outside Nesmith. 5 on the clock. Back to Toppin. Jackson, the screen on Thompson. Toppin. Pass to Nesmith. Toppin outside. And another shot. And the layup is up and in.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Grant, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
In practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in a real game. Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Nesmith passes to Toppin. Back to Nesmith. Toppin, a screen on Eason. Toppin outside. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. And the Pacers lead by 7. Pass to Shepard. Here's Eason. Here's Shepard. Nesmith covering. Screen by Eason. And there's the drive. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Yeah, good timing from Shepard on the drive, which is essential since he sometimes lacks the speed to beat the defense outright.
There's Nesmith with the 3. And the dunk by Jackson.
Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
Van Vliet against Toppin. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
That is Thompson's game, rocking the rim and giving his team some energy.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA, well, the Rockets got a lot more organized with Coach Ime Udoka and their veteran additions, including point guard Fred VanVleet, who said it's just having that poise and presence to slow things down and get guys where they need to be. Rein it in, get some structure, and maximize this guy's potential. BA?
Allie, a great floor general. Thanks for that. Rockets trail by 7. VanVleet outside. Here's Shepherd. Back to VanVleet. Outside Eason. It's Eason with the jam.
Cutting hard to the bucket, leaving the defense in the dust.
If you look at rebounding rate, Tari Eason is one of the best in the NBA, Clark.
Yeah, you think about rate, it basically looks at what percentage of rebounds do you get while you're on the floor, and Eason is prolific in terms of boards per minute, uses his 6'8" frame well. He's gobbling up rebounds at well under 1 every 3 minutes. That's a lot of heavy lifting there, folks.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him.
Pass to Toppin. Tries again. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
McConnell against VanVleet. Driving in. Got a hand on it. Wiseman, pass to Nesmith. Pass to McConnell. Outside Nesmith. Back to McConnell. 5 to shoot. Tipped away. Here's the break. And here's Shepherd for 3. Counted from distance. Shepherd's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, this is Shepherd's shot. The defense can't afford to give him this much separation.
Pass to McConnell. Launches a 3. He's off on that one. Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection. But you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
Thompson with a steal. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Indiana ahead. There. All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the 3rd quarter.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the Fan half-court shot drum line. They're thinking about the shot.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Boy, you gotta like what Tyrese Halliburton has done in this game.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
So the Rockets 5 now. At small forward and power forward, it's Brooks and Smith. Jalen Green is out there with Whitmore. And it's Şengün in at the 5. Outside Whitmore. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
An impressive athlete. This rookie Whitmore loves getting inside and hammering it home.
Halliburton with the ball. Guarded by Smith. And here's Turner from the arc. That shot off.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That one on Nembhard. The NBA becoming more and more global, Clark. Şengün, a perfect example of that.
Yeah, Alperen Şengün out of Turkey. Right now on the fast track to being the best player to ever come out of his homeland. So still very young, but boy, his future is quite bright.
Outside Matherin. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Halliburton outside. Matherin, a screen on Brooks. Halliburton, the pass to Matherin. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Matherin's got 10 points in the game.
Hey, I'll say this about Halliburton. He is a great decision maker. You won't see him mess up the pick and roll very often. Or you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Pass to Nembhard. Halliburton looking over the floor. And here's Matherin. 4-3. Pure from three-point range. And now an 8-point Pacer lead.
And right now, Matherin is on a roll. This young guy continues to do whatever he wants.
Here's Green. Terrific work from Green inside.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for Indiana. And the foul on Jabari Smith. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Matherin. And the call will be against Alperen Şengün. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Rockets trail by 6. Green going right at the rim. Outside Whitmore. Tries it from 19. Nice jump shot. Whitmore's got 4 points this quarter. Indiana's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. And there's the call on Dylan Brooks. That's his first. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees.
The play will be reviewed under NBA rules. The
call matters.
2 minutes.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Outside Whitmore. Brooks outside. No good on the three. Indiana leading by 6. Pass to Halliburton. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. The Rockets have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Green running the floor.
Terrific job by Green, utilizing that world-class speed to get out ahead of everybody else.
Here's Halliburton. Lays it up and banks it in. Halliburton's got 9 points.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
And the call will be against Andrew Nembhard. That's his 4th foul of the contest. A new lineup here for Indiana.
Substitution on the court.
1:14 left in the third. To the middle. Here's Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
And whenever Adams is aggressive on offense, it helps big time, especially when he's dunking it hard inside.
Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Eason can't get it to go. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
There's Nesmith with the 3. It's hauled in by Houston. Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Yeah, no question Van Vliet was going to find his man. He has excellent court vision.
Indiana leading by 4. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Nesmith with it. Now Thompson defending. Back to Nesmith. Fires the 3. Knocks it down from distance. And the Pacers lead by 7. Now Van Vliet. Eason, a screen on McConnell. Van Vliet outside. Soft touch off the glass. 5 points in the game.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
And here's Toppin from the arc. And that's not going to go. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. Isaiah Jackson is out there with Toppin. Then there's T.J. McConnell. Then it's Neesmith. And it's Wiseman in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Pass to McConnell. Back to Neesmith. Clock at 6. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And it's Wiseman missing. Rockets trail by 5. Van Vliet with a screen on Toppin. Eason. And the three-pointer goes.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Toppin passes to Jackson. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Man, where's the effort on the defensive end? You gotta play harder than that.
Yeah, you know, it's made for a fun game, but you're right. You're exactly right. I mean, the defense has been non-existent.
Here's Shepard. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
A surprising athlete. Shepard's just 6'3", but he can get up there and stuff it.
Wiseman pass to Neesmith. We're just over a minute and a half now into the 4th. McConnell, good.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Well, Van Vliet likes to work up close and personal at the basket, always ready to take it inside.
Outside Neesmith. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Pacers lead by 4.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Here's Van Vliet. Pass to Adams. Eason against Jackson. Adams. Double team on Adams. Eason up top. Shoots over Jackson. Eason can't get it to go. Pacers leading by 4. And here's Neesmith. Toppin outside. Jackson outside. Neesmith passes to Jackson. Adams grabs the miss. Rockets trail by 4. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
So Indiana ends up going with a new group. Halliburton finds Matherin. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
Great body control allows Matherin to finish through contact.
Smith outside. Eason inside. He's covered by Matherin. The rebound by Turner. Pacers leading by 6. Halliburton with the ball. Matherin up top. From behind the arc. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
Showing off and flashing that scoring ability. Matherin wants his team to know they can really trust him on offense.
And And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a three-point, well, maybe a little bit of a use it or lose it situation with the coaches. Review the call.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
A nice shot by Halliburton.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Don't do anything silly. Just ride out the clock.
Yes, if they take their time and execute, the game is all theirs.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Nice to see such unselfish play from Green, putting the team ahead of himself.
And there's the call on Tari Eason. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
There's 18 seconds left in the game. And it's Indiana's ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Now here's Halliburton. Siakam outside. There's the 3. The shot won't fall. Timeout called. Houston. They're trailing by 5. All right, guys, what's your take?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
So Indiana wins it. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.